Welcome to the Cash DPT Rookies 5-Day Mindset Challenge. In a second, I'm going to show you how you can get our Practice Builder Academy, a program that we've been selling for $8,000 for the last 6 years that's made our company, Clinical Marketer, more than $7 million. I'm going to show you how you can get it completely for free. But first, you're here right now because you're sick of being told who you can help, how you can help them, and when you have to help them. You're here because you want control of your impact, your income, your schedule, and your life. Now, I have something completely free for you, but there is a twist to it. Now, this program with the twist has been helping cash physical therapists go from zero to over $10,000 a month over the last 6 years. We've helped hundreds of practices go through this system and build the practices that give them autonomy, that give them the income they want to have while being able to spend time doing the things that they love to do in life. Let's jump right into it. Okay. Now, the big idea here is that you're not stuck and your practice isn't growing. It's not because you're not a good enough clinician. It's not because you're not doing the right marketing strategies, although most of you probably are. It's because you're still thinking like an employee. You're thinking like a clinician rather than like a CEO. Think about it. When a patient comes into your practice with a chronic condition, you don't just throw random exercises at them and hope that it works. No, you set up a specific goal. You assess what the real issue is that's causing their symptoms. You create a treatment plan, you track the progress, then you adjust based on what's working. Your business needs the exact same approach. Your practice is exactly like a patient. You just have to start treating it that way. Now, once you do this, it's really easy to go from surviving to thriving, from hustling to flowing, from guessing to knowing every day, every week, every month what it is that you need to do to move the needle. Now, we have two objectives. The first of which is to get you thinking like a 7-figure entrepreneur. Okay, you're here right now because you don't have the career or the life that you want yet. Okay, you've learned that being a physical therapist, even if you make it to a clinic director, you're not going to make the income or have the kind of autonomy that's going to allow you to be the kind of provider and the person that you ultimately want to be. And odds are right now you're dealing with all of the above right here, but you're likely having feast or famine months preventing you from being able to go all in. You have no idea how much money you're going to be making next month. So it's hard to really commit to this thing and have confidence that it's going to work. You're treating it like a side gig. You have imposter syndrome about charging what it is you should be charging. You're probably working 50 plus hours a week, but you're still not making the money you want. And you're still having the identity of I'm just a clinician. I'm not a business person. But you are a CEO and you got to start acting like it. And so right now you're burnt out because you're the marketer, you're the salesperson, you're the clinician, the admin, all this stuff at once. And you have no idea what you're doing and what the proper order of operations is. Now, the good news is that it is very, very doable. People who are less talented, less intelligent than you have done this very successfully. Now, the bad news is it is simple, but it's certainly not easy. You actually have to put in the work. Now, over 500 cash physical therapists have gone through this and it's changed their lives. I'm confident that you're in the right place to make a good decision. Now, let's talk about the problem. You started your practice because you have a dream of being free to treat who you want, how you want, being able to have a good income that allows you to live how you want. You want to impact people's lives, not just reduce their symptoms. You want to have time freedom so you can do the things that you love. And you want to have complete control over your schedule and your lifestyle. But the reality is that you have no consistent patient flow. You are always wondering how much money you're going to make next month, spending money on all this stuff that's not working. You're feeling like you're always on, but nothing's working. You're working a ton of hours, but it's not getting you anywhere. And you're watching other physical therapists pass you by and you're like, what the heck am I missing? Does that sound about accurate? So the best in the game start and succeed because they have the right expectations. The high achievers that go into this with the wrong expectations, well, they burn out, they make excuses, they get discouraged easily, they complain, they stress, and they give up and go back to their last job. And the people who succeed, they do so because they recognize and respect the game of entrepreneurship. They realize that building a $10,000 a month business puts you in the top 10% of entrepreneurs in the world. Now, a lot of you just aren't respecting it and putting in the effort required to actually get there. But it is pretty simple. That's why we created the 5-day challenge coached by Dr. Zaki. Now, Zaki was one of our very first clients from back in the day when I was making less than $1,000 a month. And so every single client I had meant the world to me that they trusted me. And so I put pictures of them and their families on our wall to remind me who's counting on me to be able to deliver results. Right now, today, Zaki, he has almost a multi-7-figure practice that runs 100% without him. He's doing over $150,000 a month, just hired a clinic director and set up all the SOPs so it runs completely without him. Now, if he's treating, it's because he wants to, and it's with pro athletes like Maisha Tate, Darren Waller, Kelsey Plum, and Ramondre Stevenson. How cool is that? Okay, now in this challenge, Zaki's going to walk you through the exact mindset shifts that he had to go through to get through those initial early stage phases and to grow a healthy, profitable business that actually can change his life. Now, here's how this whole thing works. There's 5 videos, 5 assignments in 5 days, and you have to complete every single one of them. But here's the twist. If you don't complete each of these videos and their assignments, you are banned from this community for life. And we have done it. I'm not joking. My name is Jordan Mather. My partner is Max Zerbel and Ben Boggy. We've been working together for the last 6 years and scaled Ben's practice to now doing over $750,000 a year in profit, and it runs 100% without him. We also built a multi-7-figure coaching program called Clinical Marketer, where we help other cash physical therapists do the same thing. We've literally helped hundreds of cash physical therapists build the business of their dreams. People like Santo, Will, Philip, Christian, Chris, AJ, Luke, Zaki. All of them have practices doing 7 figures that run without them so they can take multiple guilt-free vacations every year. Now, I'm not telling you this to flex, and I'm not suggesting that you're going to have those outcomes because I don't know how hard you're going to work. I share it to show you that what I am offering you here has changed people's lives and got them results that they never thought that they would be able to achieve. But success is not linear. It is not a straight line. Okay, the biggest problem most early stage cash practices have is they don't know what to work on and they procrastinate on everything. And so this program is a filter. We don't want to work with flakes, wannabes, entrepreneurs, people that aren't going to finish what they actually start and do what they're going to say, people that don't actually care about making this happen. We want people who success in building the business of their dreams that gives them the income, gives them the autonomy, allows them to be the kind of parents and partners they want to be is non-negotiable. That is who we want to work with. And if that's not you and you don't complete this, we are going to ban you. Now, sure, you can sneak back in, create a different account under a different email, but we are going to notice, we're going to catch you and you are going to get banned again. So just do it right the first time. This challenge is designed to help you overcome the procrastination that's been preventing you from actually moving forward. Now, we give you a reward to help do this. This is where everything actually gets insane. We're going to give you the exact same curriculum that we've been selling for the last 6 years that is not only all the exact same systems and strategies that took Ben to $2.8 million a year, but it's also the exact same curriculum that we've sold and made over $7.4 million selling at $8,000 a pop. And so you're not getting some random freebie. This is the most valuable freebie that you are ever going to get. This is the exact same program. Now, of course, I'm not going to give you the one-on-one support, the structure, and the accountability. That's all on you, because if we also offered that to you, now this would actually be insane. So we've already banned dozens of people from doing this, and they're never getting back in. So when you start, actually finish what you start. Now, our promise is that if you do this, you're going to be further ahead than most cash physical therapists out there who are guessing, who are hoping, who are praying their way back to their old job because they're not taking this game seriously. They're not invested in themselves. They're not committed to creating the outcome that they want to have in life. And so this program, if you go through it, it is going to change your trajectory. Now, I can't guarantee results because I have no idea if you're going to actually do the effort, but the math works, the psychology works, and the systems are all proven. Now, if you don't make excuses, if you do take radical responsibility and actually do the work, not just watch the videos and talk about it, this can change your life. And so do that. Once you do, you'll have more peace of mind. You'll have a practice that consistently is paying you, and you can begin freeing up your time and actually enjoying your life and get away from the job that you hate. So right next to this video, there's a join button. Go ahead and click that, fill out the form, and get started on the 5-day mindset challenge today. When you complete it, I'll see you on the other side to give you our $8,000 Practice Builder Academy completely free, where we cover everything from how to price your services, how to structure your packages, how to market yourself, how to run ads, how to do workshops, how to enroll people, how to do ethical persuasion to get people to want to work with you, how to retain those people. Every single thing you need to go from $0 to $20,000 a month is inside of this program. This is where everyone that we've helped build a 7-figure practice started. So join the group and we'll see you inside.